The bottom line is the government has no legitimacy. We're living in the 21st century, and you have no right to hold power merely by virtue of the fact that you're the son of the person who held power before you. That's just completely unacceptable. And you can't treat a country and its people as your playpen. These are human beings. They are entitled to the same rights and the same dignities as everybody else in humankind. Go ahead.
Hi. During your speech, you made a lot of references to Jewish people as well as certain people in your audience, not Jewish people in general, but certain people, especially in your audience, to Nazis. Now, that is extremely offensive.
I don't like and I don't respect the crocodile tears the crocodile tears.
The Jews did not take arms against the Germans.
My late father was in Auschwitz concentration camp. My late mother was in Majdanek concentration camp. Every single member of my family on both sides was exterminated. Both of my parents were in the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising. And it's precisely and exactly because of the lessons my parents taught me and my two siblings that I will not be silent when Israel commits its crimes against the Palestinians. And I consider nothing more despicable than to use their suffering and their martyrdom to try to justify the torture, the brutalization, the demolition of homes that Israel daily commits against the Palestinians. So I refuse any longer to be intimidated or browbeaten by the tears. If you had any heart in you, you would be crying for the Palestinians, not for what's inside. I have long past seeing the virtues of violence. I used to see some virtue in it, some rightness in it, some inevitability in it, but I can't see the virtue. No. It's a cliche, but it's true. It's very corrupting. And I'll be honest with you, I found it very difficult to disagree with Nasrallah at the beginning because I respect him very much and I respect the Hezbollah very much. On the other hand, there comes a point where you have to sort of stop with the politics, set them aside, and just look at what's happening with a kind of depoliticized eye and just use a moral judgment. And the moral judgment is you can't support what's going on in Bahrain and support what's going on in Tunisia and support what's going on in Egypt and suddenly have a reserve an opinion on what's going on in Syria. And so Nasrallah made a historic misjudgment, which I don't think he will be able now to extricate himself from, if for no other reason that most Syrians now loathe him, even though a year ago they deeply respected him.
ويلعن روحك يا حافظ على الخلف المنزية سوريا بدها سوريا بدها ويلعن قناة الدنيا والقناة السورية سوريا بدها سوريا بدها ويلعن قناة الدنيا والقناة السورية سوريا بدها سوريا بدها ولما حقنا ردنا سمونا إرهابية. سوريا بدها حرية، سوريا بدها حرية. ولما حقنا ردنا سمونا سلفية. سوريا بدها حرية، سوريا بدها حرية.